Hi everyone, so I'm here today to start my series of book review, that is Mail on Mail books. Started reading, listening to books about I think a year ago, and the real reason behind me getting into reading Mail on Mail books is because of my very favorite author Rina Kent. If you're unfamiliar with the author, I have added her website in the description box, so please do check it out. I'll be starting my review with the book God of Fury, which is very special to me, and it is part of Legacy of Gods series by Rina Kent. Please note this is a spoiler-free review, so stay tuned. Now, before we start, I just want to let you know a little bit about myself as well, and how did I, got into reading all these romance novels, which I'm obsessed with right now, by the way. So last year, November, I started reading, different authors and books highly recommended by some of the friends I know, Facebook groups, and so on. I wanted to prepare myself for God of Fury because I was in love with the characters based on the other books in the series. So I really wanted to get into, reading an romance, and I didn't want to disappoint myself and be prepared. So started reading all the romance novels. And I must say I'm not disappointed that I have dived into this category blindfolded, and I just love it. And now once I've started reading the romance novels, I just could not go back to reading straight romance novels anymore. I don't know, it has just become difficult for me. I'm sure there are some of you like that as well, who have started books and now it's difficult for them to read any other category so far. Now I've read a lot of books in the past 1 year since I started reading so please stay tuned to my channel for some more reviews that are upcoming. Without further ado, God of Fury is a story of two men, and their storyline is based during their time in the university in UK. The first very gorgeous, very smart character is Brendan King, who's 23 years old and is a born and bred British, whereas Nikolai Sokolov is 19 years old, is an American. Originally, his origin is from Russia and is part of the mafia family. Now, I just want to put this in the universe that I really, really need a Nico in my life. He is this life of a party, golden retrieval through and through, very enthusiastic, careless like a child despite his unhinged behavior. The way he shamelessly, unapologetically, and openly stalks Bran, flirts with him, is not only funny and humorous, but really, really adorable. Nico's mantra throughout the book is, I found Bran, I like him, and I'm going to keep him so I can love him. I just laughed so hard while reading his inner monologues. It was just funny, guys. And needless to say, I'm going to start following Bran's daily routine so I can manifest a Nico in my life. Sorry guys, I know I'm fangirling over Nico throughout this review, but you will understand once you have read the book. When it comes to Bran, I would say I found his character a lot more complex with many, many layers, a lot of depth and emotions hidden inside. And on some levels, I could even relate with Bran on an emotional level. His insecurities, his inner turmoil, how he keep things from his siblings and stuff like that. I won't spoil much for you, but just know that is a brilliant character and a very posh character and a very overly responsible individual Bran is. Of course, he's a lot grumpy around Nico as well, but that's possibly because of Nico's antics. Now, he's very, very close to his sister, his friends. He's the helper in the group. No one has a bad thing to say about Nico. His friends really love him. He's their Prince Charming, I would say, along with Nico's. Now, for people who are really into all the conflicts about Britain and America, I must say there are a lot more eye-rolling moments from both characters when they are talking about their individual countries. Of course, in a fun. Bran is also so conflicted in many places, yet the cutest, like the way he takes care of Nico, despite his own struggles with his own sexuality and competing with his highly overachieving twin. So It's really complicated. It was very emotional watching some of these scenes, I must say. I will talk about the trigger warnings in a while now, so watch out for those, I would say. Now, there is a lot of push and pull between both the characters throughout the book. I'm telling you guys, you will swoon over both the characters. They will break your heart multiple times in the book, but they will put it back together in a wonderful way with a happy ending, of course. A special mention to Kyle, who is Nico's father, for the way he handles his son during his difficult times, and in general how he handles his family, and the way Nico is with him, the way he trusts his father, and his guidance throughout the book. Lastly, I would encourage you, as I mentioned before, to watch out for the trigger warnings before you indulge in this book. The story talks about different mental health issues, depression, borderline personality disorder, and even suicidal thoughts. So please remember these triggers before you proceed to explore the wonderful story of Nico and Bran. Of course, with no games and manipulation, just purest of intentions from the main characters. I really do not have any cons about this book or a negative thing to say, and I'm not just saying it for the sake of it, but really this book is perfect in every which way. Also, if you haven't listened to the audiobook, I highly recommend it. I rate this book overall 5 out of 5, and honestly wouldn't have mind to have a short web series about them as well. They are just the cutest. So yeah, this is my review. Please let me know in the comment section your feedback, and if you want me to review other romance novels, do let me know as well. So please feel free to put comments and let me know how did you like this review. Can you correlate if you have read the book? Let me know. Now that's all for this review. So thank you everyone for listening. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Take care. Bye.